Don't you just love to sit down to a great meal with your family and friends? But are you sometimes intimidated just by the thought of cooking for other people? What if it doesn't taste right? What if the recipe is just too hard to follow? We're here to help us this morning is Michael Hanna, author of the book 3 Dozen Reasons to Be an Italian. He joins us as part of our book author series to help take the stress out of cooking that perfectly delicious Italian meal for the ones that you love. Welcome to the show, Michael.
Thank you very much.
Now, who doesn't love a yummy Italian meal? You have quite a cooking history. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I started in my father's restaurant, Ken's Steakhouse in Framingham, and I did a lot of preparation and bottom of the rung type of thing because that's what happens if you want to be a cook.
Right.
And I ended up in Italy going to school for my desire of sculpturing at the l'Accademia Bell'Art in Florence and in Rome. And I never had enough money. It wasn't that I was given plenty, don't get me wrong, but
you weren't budgeting.
I wanted to be a king, and I went to work in restaurants to supplement my income, and I'd show them how to cook steaks Americano for the turista, and in exchange for that, they'd show me how to do scallopini and whatever. And
so you showed them how to do steaks, Ken's Steakhouse style, and then they showed you how to cook Italian food.
Yes.
So you learned from the Italians.
First, horse's mouth.
From the horse's mouth. So if you have all of this knowledge, this Italian cooking knowledge in your head, how do you go about choosing recipes to put together in this book?
Well, I started with the basics because I thought that in order to be a good chef, you have to know what you're doing. And if you can't make chicken stock, you're going to have difficulty making anything else because stock is involved in so many of the dishes.
Okay.
And the marinara sauce is number one as far as if you're going to have tomato sauce. You
need a good marinara sauce.
If you're going to have a matriciana or you're going to have something with even pancetta in it, you're still going to have the marinara sauce as a basic. So I did that, and I mixed. It's a voluntary thing. You don't have to use both of them, but I used tarragon and basil because of the flavor. And the anchovy and the garlic I put in after I've prepared the mirepoix, the garlic, celery, and carrots.
This is all in the marinara sauce?
Yeah.
Anchovies.
Yeah, right. But I put the garlic and the anchovies in after so that they don't burn, and they give a good flavor. Also, at the very beginning, I smashed the garlic, put the skin in the pan, and let the oil and the essence from the garlic come out of the rind so that the garlic itself, the oil, has flavor before you even put the garlic in.
Ooh.
And I take the tops of the onions and the bottoms of the onions and put them in the pan also so that I'll get all the flavor out of both of those before I put everything in. And as a result, you use less garlic and less onion, but a nicer sauce.
But you have more flavor.
Voila.
So you start with the basics in here. Everybody needs a chicken sauce. You need a good or chicken stock and a good marinara sauce for Italian food. And then you have the recipes that use all of these, the chicken stocks, the marinara sauce. That's pretty amazing. Is it difficult to prepare for people who maybe don't know their way around the kitchen?
If you can read, you're it. There's no problem.
Great.
It's very good as far as the explanations go. And if you follow the directions, you hear something, oh, I don't use anchovies, a lot of people say. But the fact is, and you can read it in one of the letters in the beginning, the anchovies are essential to the point where people that try it love it. So what you have to do is follow the directions, and you'll have a wonderful meal.
You'll have a wonderful meal. What's really great about your book is you want people to be passionate about what they do. You want them to put love and emotion and feeling in their food. What would you say to our viewers who are watching this morning that want to cook some of these recipes? How would you inspire them to put that emotion into their food?
Well, one thing, if you are able to accomplish what the recipes are, you're going to all of a sudden start loving it. And as a result, there you are. You're in love with your food.
The passion comes with it because the recipes are just so darn good.
Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. A pleasure to meet you, and thank you for the yummy recipes.
Bon appetit.
Oh, absolutely. If you would like to have a copy of Michael's book, 3 Dozen Reasons to Be an Italian for your kitchen, all you have to do is check out the website, michaelsitaliancuisine.com.